Well, hello, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of the From Chaos to Peace podcast, where I talk about how clutter is so much more than you think, and we put a spiritual twist on clearing that clutter to get organized. Thank you so much for allowing me back into your ears. Well, hello, my friend. I'm your host, Conny Graf. Thank you so much for being here and listening in. I had a big surge of new listeners last week. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for listening. It really makes my day. So today I want to talk about something I hear often from my clients. They tell me something along the line of, Connie, I know I should be able to do this on my own. Or my inner critic keeps telling me I shouldn't need help. And every time I hear that, I say the same thing. No, that's not true. We've been conditioned to believe that independence means strength. I sure have been. I sure told myself, and still to this day catch myself sometimes telling myself that I should be able to do it myself. I should be able to do it all by myself, all alone, without help, without support. But again, that is not true. But again, especially we women, we feel we have to be able to do it all on our own because for so long, society, patriarchy, men, others, you name it, have told us that we weren't capable. We weren't capable to do the things that need to be done. So now, asking for help or allowing support can feel really like failure. Listen. I know all about that. I really had to learn this the hard way, that I can't do it alone, that I don't have to do it alone. But we often still think, and me included, that if we were really capable, we'd handle everything ourselves. The finances, the strategy, the planning, the emotional roller coaster that comes with running a business, having a life, having a family. But the truth is, we're really not meant to do it alone. We never did it alone in the past. We had bigger families, we had support, we had mentors, we had everything. We had a community, but now we think we need to do it alone. But the truth is, everything gets better together. And don't take it from me, because listen, researchers here at the University of British Columbia spent the last 15 years looking into whether we're happier doing things alone or together. And their verdict is, everything is better together. Now, I didn't read the whole study, but the summary of the study said something along the line that only doing dishes or filling or emptying the dishwasher, most people prefer to do alone. But everything else is literally better when we're doing it with somebody else, when we're not doing it alone. Because it turns out we're getting lonelier and more isolated by the day, basically. We're talking to the robots before we're talking to our friends. Like even me, before I reach out to a friend and ask a question, how I did that, like in the olden days, I want to say it, I actually go to ChatGPT. I call it Chatty, and I ask Chatty, right? So we're talking to robots before we talk to friends. And we're trying to carry our businesses, our families, and our dreams on our own backs, and then we wonder why we're exhausted, why we're burned out, why we can't do it anymore. But having just one person in your corner can make everything lighter, can make all the difference. A simply weekly conversation, for example, an honest conversation about your business and your numbers and the decisions you're facing can shift everything. I know it does it for me. And you don't need another book or course. You need connection and support. I sure needed connection and support. So that's what I got myself. And what I've noticed is that most people who come to me aren't lacking information either. They read all the books. They have taken the workshop. workshops. They have downloaded the templates or the apps and they're trying to do it on their own. But what they're missing is support. Just like me, I needed support too. And now I gave myself support. Someone who listens, who helps me to see the bigger picture, who reminds me that I'm not behind and that I'm just human. Just on the last call, I was told that I'm not behind, and how it would be if my inner critic wouldn't tell me that I'm behind. Again, we're all just humans. And it's where the magic happens, when we have outside perspective. And when we have somebody that supports us. Because when someone is in our corner, when we're not carrying it alone, we can finally breathe easier. We can start making decisions from a calmer place, not from panic or overwhelm or being stressed out. We can start seeing possibilities instead of problems too. And we will feel starting capable or capable again and more confident. So steady progress happens when we stop trying to prove to ourselves that we can do it alone and start doing it with support. Start building everything with support. It's about finding our rhythm, letting go of what doesn't matter, and having someone there who helps us and keeps us aligned, step by step. So if you feel like you should have it all figured out by now, please take that pressure off your shoulders. No one builds something meaningful completely alone. Even the strongest, most capable people need someone to talk things through with, someone to help them see clearly when the chaos takes over. So you don't need to do more. You just need to stop doing it all alone. Everything truly is better together. And you're not alone. And you don't have to figure it out by yourself. So here is what one of my clients said about working with me. Working with Conny helps me stay on top of my to-dos, make clearer decisions, and feel like I have someone in my corner. When I ask, can I do this? Should I do this? Is this wise? She reflects it back in a way that makes everything easier. I never had a strategic partner like that before. It's awesome. End of her testimonial. So if you'd like this kind of support, help making the strategic and financial decisions your business needs, someone cheering you on when things get messy, and reminding you that you're doing better than you think. If you want to bring more peace to your mind, to your business, and to your finances, then I'd love to be the one that is in your corner. Not shouting at you to move faster, but walking beside you on your journey from chaos to peace, helping you find clarity, your footing, and success. I do whatever it takes to bring my clients peace of mind. I help them navigate difficult times and tough decisions as business owners and as humans. Together then, we create a more peaceful mental, physical, and digital environment on the way to more elegant finances and a livable net profit from their business. So if that sounds like what you need, book a free 30-minute call. I call that call Bring Your Chaos to Me. We'll identify one clear doable action step to move you a bit more from chaos to peace, starting right now. Whether that's towards more peace of mind, peace of space, and or peace and profits. And we'll see also whether working together feels like a good fit. There is no pressure, just two people talking with each other, seeing whether we are aligned and whether working together would be a good fit. Okay, my friend. The main message for you today is everything is better together. Stop doing it alone. Okay, that's what I have for you today, my friend. Have a beautiful and amazing week. Talk to you next time. Take good care. Bye for now.